Hey guys, it's Kim here with Verily Fiber Fun. Thanks for joining me on another spinning tutorial. Today I am spinning with feathers and thought I would take you along for the journey. So right at the beginning, I'm trying to lock the quill end of the feather in between my fiber supply, kind of split it, and that didn't work. So I got some thicker bit of fiber and just shoved the feather in there, and that seemed to work fairly well. So that's just like treating the feather like it's part of the fiber supply, and that worked fairly well. Here's another instance of me doing that, but here I'm trying to see if I can wrap the fiber around the feather a little bit more, which totally didn't work because I had the wrong direction. But once I allowed the spinning to do that, I kind of like how it spiraled around the feather. That's a really neat effect. So I thought I would try that version, and then I do one more style of this where I core spin around the quill end of the feather. So kind of stick the feather into the fiber and then fold the fiber around the side and let it wrap around the feather like you're core spinning or a coreless core spin. That was an interesting way to do it, and I think it's a fairly secure way, but I would definitely recommend plying these feathers, not leaving the yarn as a single, just to make sure you really lock those feathers in securely, because it's fairly easy for them to pull out if you don't get them secured. And on that one, I completely lost control of the feather. I was trying to get just the quill end of the feather and a little bit the base, the floofy part, to catch in the fiber, and the rest to hang loose, kind of like your spinning locks for the long droopy locks to hang out of your yarn. That was the idea I was going for. It did not work, but I untwisted part of it, and it seems to be fairly secure. As I tugged on that feather a little bit. So again, I won't leave that as a single because, well, for one thing, my single has a lot of twist, and for another, I'm kind of scared those feathers will come out. During the plying, you could ply with the same yarn, but I am plying with a crochet thread, a cotton crochet thread. I don't know why that's so difficult to say. And I just have to walk the feathers onto the wheel regardless of whether I'm spinning the single or plying. Is just annoying because they don't bend. Feathers are not as bendy as yarn. So I'm sort of spiral plying the thread around the feather, starting where I want the feather to be anchored, and traveling that spiral down the feather and up and down where the base of the feather or the quill end is at. Oh my gosh, it is so hard to explain this with words. So I will let you watch that one more time where I'm just allowing the feather to get plied as if it was just part of the yarn. I really liked how that turned out, and I think I would do it like that more in the future if I spin with feathers again. You never know. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's short tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!